The letter Tuf is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet and has the meaning drum. It says, when the Jewish people became a nation 3,500 years ago, the women left with their drums because they believed there would be a miracle and the people would be saved. Baruch Hashem.
Are you sage?
Huh?
Are you sage?
Am I a sage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Little one.
Okay.
Little sage.
Which philosophy you follow?
Jewish. Hebrew.
Oh, okay.
Torah.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
That our wonderful president was inaugurated, and there are a lot of Kabbalistic significance to this day. So much about this man translates into Hebrew. You know, I mean, besides his name, which is so fantastic, you know, because Baruch, you know, besides meaning blessed, but it also means like, you know, it has the idea of humility, of the knees. Because when we bend our knees are called breakim, so we get like closer to the earth. So Baruch has that idea of being like not just blessed, but blessed with humility. And Bama is the place where the leader stands. Like in Shul, you have the bima, you know, and everyone, you know, you read the Torah, the leader goes up on the bima. Bama says the same word. And O is and. So here we got a guy who is called, you know, who translates directly into Hebrew as blessed leader. Humble, blessed leader. And and the leader in Hebrew is called the Aleph. The Aleph is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, and it's considered a klallus letter. Klalut letter, a letter that is a general letter, includes all the letters. Sort of like the leader, he speaks for all the people. And he's called Aleph, one. The Aleph represents number one. And here we have a Congress, which is the 111th Congress, coming together with the Aleph of the leader. What do you have? You have 4 ones. Why is this significant? Well, 100 years ago, actually exactly 1906, the same year that there was, you know, the earthquake that happened here in San Francisco, in the Hebrew calendar was 5,666. And in Hebrew, the 666 is a very good number. It's a number of vitality. You know, 666 equals 18. 18 is chai, is life. It comes once every 1,000 years. So in this year, also was the same year that Picasso discovered Cubism, and Einstein published his paper E equals MC squared, a week before Rosh Hashanah, 5,666. I'm sure he knew that something was up. And at the same time in Russia, a Rebbe announced, one of the great Rebbes, announced to his students they should all drink 4 glasses of wine because the 4 alafim from the forehead of Adam Kadmin were coming into the world. What are these 4 alafim? Of course, the Aleph is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, corresponds to the number 1. So you have 1111. And the forehead is the place of the third eye, which connects to the very essence of the human being, a new kind of human being that has knowing, the 1111. About God, about who God is, and about what the plan is for the human being. For example, that people are always pointing to what is written about the end of days. And the end of days, it sounds very ominous, like the end of the world. But it's obvious. God's made many promises, and God loves the world. God's not going to end the world and everyone's going to be destroyed. Rather, the end of days meant exactly that, the end of days, the end of the calendars. So here we have the Mayan calendar ending, and we really have the Roman calendar ending, and you have the Jewish calendar ending. And these are the end of days. And the end of days are not days of darkness, days of great light. Days when the four Alafim that we see the first sign of it right now today in the inauguration of the president and the new Congress, the 111th Congress, the first black American who is Aleph, who is Aluf, the head of the government. All these ones together are demonstrating that there is a manifestation of new light in the world, and that the war is over, and that now we need to make peace in order to bring about what is known as the 1,000 years of peace, and also the 1,000 years of woman, just as in the Jewish week that there are 6 days of the week, and the 7th is on the Shabbat. And by the Shabbat, all things must be done and prepared, and the Shabbat is a time of great joy, of great light, of times when the human bodies who were buried into the ground will grow from the ground new bodies that will be impervious to sickness, that will last certainly the 1,000 years of peace. And afterwards, as the Medrash says, we will throw off this earth like it was an old shirt. But the earth will remain to be full of life. But we, the human beings, will go to another segment of 7,000 years on another planet. Mars was the last one, now Earth. Presumably, we'll be off to Jupiter. God can do anything. God is great. And in the end, the the entirety of the primordial Aleph will be revealed. So the light of creation will not just be from the Yud 10, but will be from the 2 Yuds and the Vav 26. The entire light of the Yud He Vav He will then be revealed. And this is the reward of creation.